Do you ever look at your bank account balance and wonder, what did I do wrong? And then 5 minutes later, you search up how to make money online. You get excited, eager to start a business, but then you realize the sad truth. You have no money to start. The chances are you've probably been sold this idea that making a business successful requires thousands of dollars. Most of the time, yes. However, there's also a simple way to do it with $1. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can start dropshipping with a single dollar bill. So let's get started. Now, I've been dropshipping since 2017. I just recently started a store a few days ago actually, and today we generated over $500, profiting around 200 bucks on that store. And I've made millions of dollars with dropshipping, having a month this year where I made almost $1 million, not in revenue, but in profit. In this video, I want to just break down exactly how, if you are going out there with literally no money, you have $1, $2 in your bank account, how you can still start this business because there's still hope for you. The first thing I want to talk about is product selection / research. So the product you select, it's going to not always be a successful product. I still test products where I think they're good products and maybe I get one sale, but it's nowhere near profitable. However, I test products very regularly and I have a higher win percentage simply because I just look for different products than other people. A lot of people will just find a product with some ads that are doing okay. They think it's $1 million product and they go on and spend money testing the product, and then most of the time people just lose money. It's because they don't look into 3 categories that you basically need to check off your list when you're trying to test a product. The first one is just going to be if it's a problem-solving product. Think of it as if you're selling allergy medicine, but the medicine doesn't actually fix the issue. If you guys go out to the store and you ask the customer clerk, you're like, hey, I want allergy meds, and they're like, well, we have this pill that you take, but it doesn't fully solve your allergies and it only maybe works for like 10% of people, you would not want to spend your money on the product. And so when you're dropshipping, a lot of people come into this space and they're like, oh, I'm gonna sell this little thing that I don't even know what it does, but it looks okay. And no one knows what the product is. No one knows what problem it solves because it probably doesn't solve a problem. And then you make no sales and you think dropshipping is a scam. Track record wise, problem solving products always do better in the long run. Now that's great. You pick a product that has a problem solving factor to it, but if there's no margin, which is going to be number 2, if there's no profit margin for the product, it's not really beneficial for you to sell it. I always look for products that I can sell. I used to say 3x markup, but sometimes I go down to 2.5x, which basically just means if I get this camera somehow for 100 bucks and I sell it for $250 to $300, that's a good deal. That means I can actually go out and sell the product, where I would then give it a thumbs up and move on to the third one. It's going to be blue oceans. Essentially what it is you are selling in markets that are untapped. There's oceans in this world that are red, filled with blood. Tons of sharks are in that market, meaning it's very competitive. A lot of people are fighting for a small pie, but there are tons of blue oceans out there that are open with massive potential. You just need to tap into that potential. And so some of the products I've sold, no one else sells, and I'm the first to sell the product. And that means I get first stab at all of the new customers that have never been sold to, which means I get to have ridiculous profit margins on some of my products in stores. Now you know what sort of products to look for. I'm going to explain to you a very simple and free way to find products. A free way I'm finding products right now is called the TikTok Creative Center. Essentially, what it is TikTok have created a website where you can actually go through, scroll on all of the active ads of TikTok, and essentially what that means, for example, if I am selling this universal remote on TikTok, this Creative Center, they will display my ads. They'll say how many likes I have, how many shares, how long my ad has been active. And what I do is I just go on there, I filter by conversions. That way I can see all of the ads that are selling products and actually trying to drive sales. And then you can filter by different categories, and it's an amazing platform. And again, it's free. Now that is great and all, but you still don't know how to build a website and how to actually market your product and sell the product. And so that's the next few things. So let's start with the website structure and then we can talk about marketing. Building out a dropshipping store hasn't really ever been easier. It's pretty damn simple to make one now. I personally use Shopify. They have a $1 a month offer, hence the title of this video, $1 to start your dropshipping business. It's crazy because when I started, they were at $29 a month and now they're at $1 a month. And so it's really beneficial for people who want to get into it. If you want to make a store, use that link. I'll have it in the description. That way you can get it for $1 a month. But the way you build your website has to be a certain way, otherwise you probably won't convert traffic into purchases. One thing you need to think about is appealing to your audience. So if you're going to be selling a beauty product, you don't want to have a masculine, manly vibe to your website. You want it to be soft, curvy, and kind of like cute in a sense. Like it has to be pinks and your text has to be tailored towards girls. Otherwise, you're probably not going to actually find a place in a consumer's heart to actually sell them the product you're selling. Dr. Squatch is a cool example. They've actually created an amazing brand presence and brand voice with their overall company, and it's tailored to selling to guys. Also, Kill Crew, they sell cool Muay Thai shorts and gym shorts. I buy their products all the time. These are just key points you need to keep in mind, and then we'll cover marketing. I like to structure my websites simple and to the point as well. So when I have my team building out my stores, because I personally don't really build them out as much anymore, but the overall goal is who's our target audience, what are we selling to them, and how can we emphasize why they need to buy the product more with our website. For example, if I'm going to be selling a hair curler, I need to figure out why women buy hair curlers. I then need to tailor my product description to those key points. If it's girls are insecure of straight hair and I've always dreamt of curly hair, that is what I'm going to be saying in the description. I'm going to say, hey, you can have the hair you've always dreamed of, and I would tailor this whole website and all of the copy to your customer, because that's where you start to get differentiating factors from yourself compared to all the other dropshippers that start a business. And if you're gonna market your website with TikTok or Instagram, you likely want to have short and to the point text on your website. You don't want to have Harry Potter novels on your whole Shopify store. You want to keep it nice and concise, and then break up all of the text with photos and GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to call it. And that basically translates over from the platform you're going to be selling. One of the simplest strategies I personally use to build websites, if I need to build one, is I just go on TikTok, I type in whatever product I'm trying to sell. I find a competitor selling the same product. I use a simple app called KOPY, Copy. Basically, you can plug in the URL onto that app, clone the website from the competitors onto your website, and then make tweaks as you please to make sure it's your own genuine text. But you get to build the website pretty much not from scratch. You get to actually just have it almost be done for you. So that's a simple way that I also launch stores. This video specifically, I'm going over the $1 strategy. That is the Shopify plan. That's all you need, $1 for that plan. But besides that, you have no money. So you can't order the product in. You can't go out and run $1,000 a day TikTok ads. You can't do any of that. So what do you do? There's something called TikTok Organic. Essentially what this is, it's a way for you to go viral and get tons of eyeballs on your business without actually spending any money on marketing. I do it for my e-commerce brands and my personal brands. And over the past few months, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this exact strategy. So I know it works really well. All you have to do is find videos of products that you are already trying to sell. Let's say you're trying to sell one of those RFID blocking wallets. What you would do is search up the product on TikTok, scroll through the platform until you find really quality videos that you like. And then all you have to do, plug them into snaptik.app. It's a website that downloads all the videos that you need without the lame TikTok watermark that comes along if you just download it from the app directly. And then you can just tailor your videos to however you'd like and post them on your own TikTok account. And this isn't going to be perfect. It's not like your first video is going to go viral. However, if you post a few times every single day in a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, you could get sales. Fulfilling the orders that you actually get from marketing and actually selling whatever product you decide to sell, that is something that a lot of people don't understand. You can sync up your Shopify store with ZenDrop or CJ Dropshipping. Those are two services that handle all of the fulfillment. That means if Joe Schmo from Indiana orders a product from your dropshipping site, they will get the customer info, they will send the product directly to the customer, and you don't ever have to touch it. It's not a difficult business model by any means. We're not in the coal mines digging for coal. We're not going out and working on oil rigs. We're literally just pressing some buttons on our computer. So this information is simple to consume. It's not simple to take action, but I urge you guys to take action. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video.